And welcome to Zero to Hero Part 21, ANB Silver 9 Part 5. Last time out, got the final ephemeral cube from Troll 60, so we've now got 4 pieces of ELR, Elemental Lord's Regalia gear, which gives us this 4-piece bonus. So every time I'm casting Frost Nova, Immolate and Frost Beam, I'll be gaining charges of Elemental Fury, which is going to increase damage and also reduce the amount of incoming damage. It was clearly too underpowered to be running 60. That took quite a long time. I'm going to drop back to 55. We'll do 2 runs there. That will fill up this last, so we've got 30 items to salvage, see what we get and see what else we can craft after that. 55 might still be a bit too high, but we'll see how long it takes. So we can see up here, Elemental Fury, the number of stacks that I've got is increasing my damage 32% and 28.4% damage reduction. So less squishy and more powerful. And hopefully that's going to make things go a bit quicker if I round things up a bit more smartly than I'm doing at the moment. I would like an Immolate. There we are. Should see this progress bar fill up quite quickly with these frost beams. Ideally I want to try and pull in some elites into this next beam. Enough mobs, which is why I'm not a huge fan of desert maps. Even that's not enough. If we don't have to run too far, I really should just abandon this, but it would be nice for some materials. Took a nice chunk out of Kara. So it's still inefficient to run 55, but we'll do both of our 2 runs. So I've got to mark a Titan from that run, that's nice. Almost in a position where we can start adding some crit rating, which will be nice, and ability rate, which will be even nicer. Just regular junk. 10-minute book of learning. I'm wondering whether to upgrade some skills for a little bit of synergy. Let's throw in these because I'm going to use them possibly in gold farming later. So that's got those upgraded. I really should improve Frost Nova as well, Frostbolt. Let's get some damage things that we're going to use later on the increase as well. So one more run of Troll 55, do a salvage and see what we can craft. See if we can get in a position where we can have something that's going to give us a bit of critical rating. So I expect it to be quite a while before we'll be farming somewhere like Troll 80 efficiently. My aim for this was about 1100 champion levels and Troll 110 if possible. I always set myself low targets. What a difference a good map makes. As we see, every time there is a crit, we do a big chunk of damage to Kara. So difference in one map is 1 minute on the clock. That's definitely where I should be farming then for the time being, 55. Another 10-minute book. We can start building crit rating, armour and life on hit. This is helpful for during the Frostbeam channel if any archers hit me. Life on hit channels back a lot of health very quickly, and definitely into ability rate now, and we'll max that out. So don't really need to move things around, do I? I know I've got 30 and I'm not counting anything, so why am I doing that? I can read one of those. It's gonna give us what, 3 minutes, 2 minutes left on that. Let's salvage everything and see what we get. A couple of marker titans would be nice. None. That's unfortunate. Okay. What I'm going to do is pause the video. I am purely farming Troll 55 as you've just seen. So we'll meet back up either when I'm ready to step up again to 60, or if there's something else interesting to show you. So we will meet up again very soon. I think I closed that down just a bit too soon. I completely forgot what it was that I planned in doing. Because a marker titan did drop during that trial, I do have 2 of them. So what I'm going to do is craft, even though I've got 4 pieces of ELR gear, I'm going to make an apprentice helm with haste ability rate experience. And I'm going to make apprentice shoulders with haste ability rate and experience. And you might be thinking, why on earth are you splitting the build? What happened to the shoulders? Did I not hit craft? Let's craft those. And the reason for that is both came out 73. That's interesting. If I equip those, it look like an absolute travesty of a set of skins. The 2-piece bonus for apprentice gives us 210 crit rating, So while we're in this early stage and playing around with just epic gear, and I don't have a lot of crit rating and I'm relying on this for my crit damage, that's going to give me a bit extra. It's increased our crit rating to 13.7. Something else that I've decided is let's use these ephemeral rings. I was thinking possibly that I would keep them for push, and then I've just remembered that my push plans are exceedingly low and that we should be able to reach 110 without going ahead and crafting specific push jewellery. So what I'm going to do, we'll have critical rating, critical damage, this one will have haste and experience. In fact, I think I'll make both of them look like this. So there's one and the other all preset. So that's going to not only improve our experience stat, unsocket those and plonk them in there. So now we're up to 23% chance per hit, and we are in a position where we're going to start building another 380 crit rating to go in here. So we're going to be around 30% once that's filled up, which is a lot better than 7%. So perhaps let's have another look at Troll 55 before I go away into the farm zone. I'm going to not get another EXP booster. We'll make use of some free ones before we go spend any gems. Thank you, Parfing, going one side of a rock when I wanted to go the other. Yeah. Let's just beam into that group for now. Pull in a load more mobs. Worm our way around and try and find some sort of position that's good to beam into. About here. Okay, that might mean we can actually go run Troll 60 efficiently if that's taken 75 seconds. That's much more like it. So that's what I was hoping would work, having some, without having to worry too much about crit rating and crit damage on other epic gear, and try and get it from jewellery and armor bonus. I will be adding it in when we come to make a legendary set, but in these early days those two apprentice pieces give us 210 crit rating. If you don't have apprentice unlocked, you could use adventurers if you've got 2 pieces of those as well. They have exactly the same 2-piece bonus of crit rating. So there is 2 different ways of doing that to get some crit rating into your build. I'm pleased with how that run has gone. Should we take a look at Troll 60 again together. I think that's very much worth doing. I've completely forgotten who mentioned in the comments about me not checking those as I throw things into set and non-set piles. Sorry for forgetting your name. The illusionist sash can sometimes have this exact same icon, and the versatile belt has exactly the same icon. When I say the illusionist sash, you probably don't want to see this. It normally looks like that, but every time you go in it changes appearance. It is an illusion, and it can take many forms. Some of them it doesn't have dots on there, sometimes there's dots and the star and different colours pop up, so it's a very strange one, that. So you can't rely on what you see in your drops as to what the belt is. You do have to click on it to be certain. So I really do need to pay attention if that's what my attention span is. I select a trial run in and have no idea if I've selected 60 or not. Let's try for a full map pull. Be interesting. Actually, it's a very big map. We've probably got enough mobs already. So that's going to fill up nice and quickly. It's certainly not going to be 4.5 minutes like last time. Yeah, we're farming 60 for now. So I will run down this 200% booster. Once that's done, I have some 100% boosters, and I've got this as well. I might use the mushroom stew first, just because I started this late. I'll have a think about that. That's unimportant information. So we will meet up again when I'm ready to do something else. And welcome back. I've had a few fast runs of Troll 60, which is just over a minute, so I'm thinking let's go take a look at Troll 70. But before I do that, I want to craft a regular bracer, haste experience and frost damage, so we shall do that. That's nice, we've got a socket on it. So I'll put that in there. That gives us now, I'm not quite 5.25 hits per second. Our crit rating's up to 26%, although we still have quite a way to go with filling up crit rating. But I thought if we run trial 70, then I can grab this necklace and have some more crit rating and crit damage into the build that way. So let's see how that runs. I am wearing a cape. I've just removed the skin through the wardrobe on account of it looks hideous. I don't like any of the cape skins following the change. So let's see how 70 goes. I Probably should have put something in that socket before coming in here. At least I know I'll be stronger for the next run, whenever that may be. Let's not run up there, that's just a dead end. That rounds up more than enough mobs to pull out Kara, so let's get going. Thank you for running through there and giving me a space to move into. And a 1 hour book of learning. Thank you very much. Yeah, so probably 60 for a bit longer, but the good news is we troll 70 done. We get an ephemeral necklace and some rare jewellery. Let me have a think on what we're going to get. That's going up to 50's 200, 224 more ability rate. Says to me I probably want to put ability rate on this necklace rather than, then again I've got, yeah, ability rate on this necklace. So critical rating, critical damage wherever you are. Let's have a bit of ability rate and the rest will be experience. So we can finally replace that. I'll plonk that in there. We are seeing more epics now that we're running slightly higher trials. I get to put that there and save that for the end. 1 hour book. Let's see what we get gemstone wise. Ooh. The wrong way round. I have this socket still. That should be in there. I am going to stick some power in, or no, let's fuse one of those up. Let's see if that tips us over to 5 point. It's not going to say 0.25, it doesn't break down that far enough. So where are we now? 30.4% crit rating, 650% crit damage. That's going to increase once we start putting champion levels into there. This is going to get higher as well. Ideally you want 40%, and at push more than that, as close to 50 or even higher. But I think for this initial set, where we've not actually put any crit rating on apart from there and on the jewellery, I think that's going to work quite nicely until we've farmed enough epics and salvaged them that we can start making legendary gear. So looking at the time, that will possibly wrap up today's episode, and then it will be farming troll possibly 65 or 60 next time out. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them down below, and thank you very much for watching.